already have a very strong and a very long-standing people-to-people relationship, which can serve as a very good foundation for any future endeavors between our two countries, building greater and closer partnerships between the Philippines and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Bilang mga huwaran at ulirang kasapi ng lipunan, kayong mga OFW ang pinakamahusay na kinatawan sa kultura ng Pilipinas.
Tugan po tayo ng ilang awitin, isang masigabong palakpakan para sa ating mga awit mula sa Filipino community ng Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
In a rare and unexpected moment that turned heads across diplomatic and migrant communities alike, a prominent member of the Saudi royal family publicly lauded the contributions of Filipino workers in the kingdom. Such open admiration is far from routine, especially in a region where labor relations with migrant communities, while essential, are often discussed in economic or policy terms, not emotional reverence. This unusual royal nod breaks the silence that typically shrouds the personal side of labor migration and shines a spotlight on a quiet but deeply rooted relationship. With over 800,000 Filipinos powering Saudi Arabia's hospitals, homes, and infrastructure, and remittances surpassing $1 billion last year, the royals' words echo far beyond courtesy. They hint at a shifting narrative, one where respect and recognition might begin to catch up with contribution. This article unpacks the deeper meaning of this royal praise, why it matters, what it signals, and how it might ripple through the lives of OFWs and the ties between nations. In a moment that caught both regional and international attention, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, the powerful heir to the Saudi throne and current prime minister, publicly praised Filipino workers during a high-profile bilateral meeting. The statement came on October 20th, 2023, during the inaugural ASEAN GCC summit in Riyadh, where he met with Philippine President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Amid discussions on labor, trade, and energy, MBS went off script with a notable remark. He referred to Filipinos as the best workers in the world. He also expressed Saudi Arabia's strong interest in hiring even more Filipino workers, aligning with the kingdom's ambitious Vision 2030 plan to expand its labor force from 20 million to 60 million, with at least 14 million in active employment. This wasn't an isolated voice. On September 25th, 2023, Saudi ambassador to the Philippines, Hisham Al-Khatani, reinforced this sentiment during the 93rd Saudi National Day celebration held in Manila. In his speech, Al-Khatani recognized the long-standing contributions of overseas Filipino workers, OFWs, to the kingdom's progress since the 1970s. He acknowledged that Filipino professionals and laborers have been essential in driving forward sectors like healthcare, domestic services, and infrastructure development. He said, "The kingdom appreciates the contributions of overseas Filipino workers in various areas, which have played a crucial role in the kingdom's advancement." These statements are more than ceremonial pleasantries. They reflect deep-rooted admiration for the Filipino workforce. MBS and Al-Khatani's words repeatedly touched on themes such as dedication, loyalty, trustworthiness, and grace under pressure, qualities Filipinos are globally known for. The Crown Prince's emphasis on increasing Filipino hires wasn't just economic strategy. It was a public endorsement of a workforce that has long labored quietly behind the scenes. The setting of the remarks adds another layer of meaning. That such words were spoken during an international summit and a National Day celebration suggests more than offhand compliments. It points to a growing diplomatic warmth and mutual recognition between the two nations. Saudi Arabia's praise comes at a time when global migration debates are often tense, making such explicit appreciation not only rare, but resonant. For the more than 800,000 Filipinos currently working in Saudi Arabia, this royal acknowledgement is more than symbolic. It is a moment of pride, dignity, and possibly hope for better protections and opportunities in the years ahead. admiration expressed by Saudi royals toward Filipino workers is a reflection of their significant role in the kingdom's economy. With over 865,000 Filipinos in Saudi Arabia, they are essential in healthcare, construction, engineering, domestic work, and the service sector, accounting for a notable portion of foreign medical staff and skilled labor. Unlike other expatriate groups, Filipinos stand out for their proficiency in English, technical training, and adaptability, earning them preference in roles that require high levels of communication and trust, especially in hospitals and private homes. Filipino workers are praised for their politeness, multilingualism, professionalism, loyalty, and reliability, traits that have solidified their long-term presence in Saudi Arabia's workforce. Their skills, particularly in nursing, caregiving, and engineering, align with Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 initiatives, which seek to enhance healthcare and infrastructure. Cultural compatibility also plays a role in the positive relationship. Shared values like respect for family, faith, and tradition foster mutual understanding, helping Filipinos integrate into Saudi society and work environments. This unique harmony has further elevated their standing among employers and colleagues. Beyond admiration, the royal praise is a strategic diplomatic gesture. During President Marcos Jr.'s 2023 visit, Saudi Arabia and the Philippines signed investment deals exceeding $4.26 billion, aimed at generating over 220,000 jobs for Filipinos. This deal not only boosts the Philippine economy through remittances, but also supports Saudi Arabia's labor needs as it diversifies its economy under Vision 2030.
I also wish to thank the Saudi Ministry of Investment for co-organizing this meeting with the Department of Trade and Industry. Are set to benefit more than 15,000 Filipinos in training and employment opportunities across a wide range of professions in the construction industry. To our current and future business partners, I hope that this meeting has served as an excellent platform for building greater and closer partnerships between the Philippines and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
In 2025, this momentum continues. Saudi Aramco's acquisition of a 25% stake in Unioil Petroleum Philippines and the release of an energy cooperation roadmap signal deepening economic ties. Additionally, labor law reforms, including the abolition of the kafala system, improve protections for foreign workers, aligning with Vision 2030 goals. These changes could translate into better working conditions and recognition for Filipino workers. The royal praise is not just symbolic. It represents a growing partnership between Saudi Arabia and the Philippines, extending beyond labor to include energy, investment, and broader economic collaboration. It marks a turning point, signaling stronger bilateral relations with tangible benefits for both nations. For millions of Filipinos, especially overseas Filipino workers, OFWs, recent praise from Saudi leadership offers more than diplomatic pleasantries. It delivers a deeply needed shot of national pride. Far from home and often in challenging environments, OFWs rarely hear public recognition from foreign leaders. This gesture, then, becomes a powerful morale boost, reaffirming their worth not just as laborers, but as ambassadors of Filipino skill, resilience, and dedication. Beyond the emotional impact, such recognition may also signal a shift in the relationship between the Philippines and Saudi Arabia. It could hint at future collaboration, whether through education programs, joint training centers, or reforms that benefit workers on both sides. If taken seriously, this moment could spark conversations around easier visa processes, standardized skills certification, or even bilateral labor agreements that protect and uplift OFWs. This shift also carries the potential to reshape global perceptions. Filipino workers, long seen in limited roles, are now being acknowledged for their professionalism and diverse contributions, from healthcare and engineering to construction and hospitality. These words from a major economic player like Saudi Arabia challenge outdated labels and help elevate the Filipino identity in the global labor market. Most importantly, the praise may lead to tangible change on the ground. Could it pave the way for better wages, improved working conditions, or formal recognition programs that validate OFW's efforts? Might it encourage cultural sensitivity training within Saudi companies, leading to more respectful and inclusive workplaces? While time will tell, one thing is clear. When recognition comes from the top, the ripple effects can be wide-reaching. For Filipino workers worldwide, this isn't just a compliment, it's an opening. The recent praise from Saudi leadership has echoed far beyond a ceremonial remark. It has rippled through media headlines, touched public sentiment, and subtly reshaped diplomatic dialogue. For OFWs and the broader Filipino community, the words of the Saudi royals serve as a rare and powerful affirmation of their global value. But more than recognition, this moment holds the seeds of lasting change. It could mark a turning point in how Filipino workers are perceived, not just as laborers filling gaps abroad, but as skilled professionals deserving of respect and protection. Looking ahead, it will be crucial to watch for further royal statements, labor-related reforms, and whether other nations follow Saudi Arabia's lead. Equally important is how the Philippines seizes this moment, using it to advocate for stronger protections, better opportunities, and a renewed sense of dignity for its workers around the world. Thank you for tuning in to our channel. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis of global issues.